I'm a very good reporter. I'm gonna unveil the truth about Clarkston. You see.
Hello there! My name's Warren St. John. I've written for the New York Observer, the New Yorker, Wired, and Slate. In addition to my work in the New York Times, I'm a feature writer. My first book, Rammer Jammer Yellow Hammer, A Journey in the Heart of Fan Mania, was written in 2004 and was Sports Illustrated Best Book of the Year. I'm here to tell you the inspiring story, Outcasts United, that I wrote in 2009. It's a story of a team of refugee boys, the remarkable woman who coaches them, and the town where they live, a once southern hamlet that has been upended in the process of a refugee resettlement. It shows the challenges of the human spirit and how people of different cultures and lifestyles can come together to make a giant difference in this world. Please, listen to my story. I'm here to tell you the story behind my fabulous book, Outcasts United. Now I think I'm just going to answer some fan mail here. This one is from Little Martha John, and it says, Dear Warren, how did you hear about the refugees? Well, that's a simple answer. I was in Atlanta giving a talk about my first book at the Conference of Educators, and a reader of the book invited me to join him and his wife for dinner. He worked in a refugee resettlement. Over a hamburger, I suppose my reporter's instinct kicked right in. I started grilling him, asking, refugees from where? How did they get there? I asked all kinds of questions. That man answered all of my questions, and he brought me to this place where I saw Coach Luma for the very first time. Who is Coach Luma, you may ask? Well, funny you might ask that, because she's right over here. Run more laps! What a nice lady. You will get along with each other. We are a team. Meeting Luma for the first time was a surprisingly powerful experience. She was mysterious, intense, and the kids themselves were quiet and focused, and they played beautifully. And there was this one player in particular who had survived an apartment fire a few months before that had killed a number of his family members. Luma was tough with him. He didn't get a break at all. And without giving too much away, his response was remarkable. I knew that day I'd found my next book. Right here. Look at it. In the meantime, I learned more about Clarkston. I realized there was so much of this tension over the refugee resettlement, it was just coming to a head. There had just been a case of police brutality against a guy from Nigeria, and that summer the mayor had banned soccer from the town park.
I'm a policeman. You can't use this field.
I was so upset when I heard this. I was like, why can't they use the field? I mean, it's just grass. Like, what's the big deal? So I went to talk to the mayor myself, and this is what happened. It's not pretty.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm very busy? I'm the mayor of Clarkstown, and I don't like soccer. That field was made for baseball.
Not a nice guy.
Can't you see I've got all these taxes to do? Make sure my town's budget is on budget. And can't you see I have to care for my tropical fish? He's not going through a good patch. And I don't like you nosy reporters getting all up in my business. Now get out. My town.
Let's read some more of my fan mail. This one says, Dear Warren, please tell me more about the strong leader, Coach Luma. Well, I got the opportunity to follow Luma around and see her coaching styles. It was rather interesting. Luma was a force of nature. She offers an example of stability in an otherwise fairly chaotic environment for these kids. And perhaps more than anything, she does what she says she's going to do. If Luma tells her players to show up at 8 a.m. and meet them on the team bus, she's there by 7:55 a.m. Likewise, when she says the bus is leaving at 8:10, the bus leaves at 8:10. So yes, by spending time with the Fugees at practice, at games, at tutoring, that's less time for boys to get in trouble or get drawn into the wrong crowd. There's also a powerful learning component to the entire program. The boys learn what it takes to mean to be consistent and follow through, to take their responsibility for their own actions. And while some may find Luma's rules rigid, they also come to appreciate her predictability and her stability for their kids. Let's get back to my fan mail. One more letter should do it. It says, Dear Mr. St. John. Oop, Spell my name wrong. My name has an H. What do you hope people learn from reading your book? They learn a variety of things. I hope they learn that cultural diversity, as well as people from other countries coming to America, should be something that's celebrated, not looked down upon. It also should promote people coming together and working together to accomplish a goal. But above all, I hope people can connect with the Fugees in their struggle to fit in and realize that even though things may seem hard and life may seem really unfair sometimes and you're put in unfair situations, if you persevere and you have the drive and the passion to do something, anything is possible. And I hope that anyone who reads my book, including you wonderful college students, can connect with that idea and know that you're not alone and you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. Follow your dreams.
I love soccer!
Soccer.
Coach Luma is my role model. That field was made for baseball. You can edit that out. Keep going. It's a clean take. Can't you see I'm about to go to Clarkston, Georgia. Is that You will eat dinner at my house. I'm a great leader and I've got a whistle. I'm strong. And I'm from another country. Wow, this tank was messed up.
Dear Mr. St. John, my name wrong. Oh, hey, person in my office.
In the air. Yeah, do it again. I can see.
Kicking into gear when I see that face. You can take up all my time, cause you're the only one that can make a storm cloud break, pulling up the sun. And I can get caught in the